Alright guys, welcome back to another video where we're going to be recording some solo queue. But first, it's obviously the new season, first day of the new season. I want to get this video out as soon as possible, right when this season starts. So I don't know how many solo queue games I'll be playing today, but first thing I did want to showcase was the Battle Pass. And this is my first time looking at it. Literally, like, the season just started. What is the time? It's 10:12 a.m. and the season started at 10. I was just warming up before I went to go look at the Battle Pass, but we're just gonna go look at the skins real quick. This one, Life Harvester, looks okay. I'll probably put a timestamp if you guys just want to get to the kind of like, ooh, that looks really cool. If you guys want to get to just like the gameplay, I'll probably put some sort of timestamp. But I'll just be checking out kind of the new stuff in this new season. If you guys didn't know already, there was some guns nerfed, some guns being added to certain characters. For example, the Reaper, MK2 or whatever, I think that's what it's called, is added to Sledge. So it's like Sledge is getting the SMG-11 back, so it makes him more viable, and people are probably going to use him more again, including me, honestly. But there's the new character, Denari. Looks like, okay, that's another skin for Nook. The whole uniform and like a whole set for Denari and Nook, it looks like. That's alright. There's nothing too crazy so far going on in here. Azami always has some fire stuff going on for her. Like, what is this, a fur coat? Not really. And I can honestly care less about that. It looks like whatever to me. Here's the skin. The skin is alright. Again, nothing crazy. And it looks like Buck also has his own stuff. Let's see that. Ooh. You know, I'm always been a big fan of like Galaxy type of stuff. So I like this. But they also look like they kind of did too much with it. Let's see this. Okay, so it looks like a moon rock kind of as his uniform. Yeah, you could tell it definitely has to do with like the solar system, I think. His skin. So is that kind of like what everybody's is supposed to be like? Let me see. What is... Can't really tell if that's what Dokubi's is supposed to be, if that's supposed to be like the sun on her chest. But... Weapon skin? Okay. That looks more like something that like would be for planets and stuff. Gone 6. You know what? I actually don't mind that Gone 6 skin. Boss G. Yeah, that's like a solar flare. Looks like. And then what is this? A Montang? So that's like a solar system, but it looks also like demonic at the same time. An attachment skin, of course they gotta add an attachment skin. This one looks like whatever. It's like, yeah, it's like a burnt attachment skin, kinda. Like it has like a little gradient to it. Drone skin. Yeah, so it's another like solar system. You could already see because it has the rings, as if it is one. But it's like a corrupted solar system. Like look at this, solar eclipse. And it has 2 moons, so this is just like fantasy type of thing, I think. I'm just assuming. But I mean, like, look at it. This sun literally has a skull on it. It's not our whole solar system. Some other one. Alright, and then it looks like the final skin is for Legion. Why does he look like that? This looks like a Rook uniform. You know what I mean? Like this, kind of like the front padding he's wearing. It's like exactly what Rook wears. I don't know how to feel about that. Is this... Okay, this is a weapon skin. Legion Shotgun. Why wouldn't they add a skin for Legion Shotgun? It's like, yeah, let's use it more because of how OP it is. Let's see his headgear. Got a shiesty on? Jeez. Wait, I might rock that just because of this. Even though it doesn't even look that good to me. Alright. Let's so like other things I wanted to look at as well, of course, was, well, this looks new, I think. but I can't click on it. Okay, so anyways, I did want to click on the ranks, because we'll look at all the charms, and then I'll probably look at them in game as well. So I made sure to hit champ on this account last season, so that this season for my solo queue series, I'm gonna be in champ lobbies right off the bat again. I know some people feel differently and feel like I should be going climbing from bottom first and then up, but I personally like it like this. So how can I? Why can't I check the I can't check the new charms that are coming out with the more info thing. They also didn't show what maps got updated, but I'm pretty sure it was like layer, right? Why are they like missing out on stuff? But I'm pretty sure like layer got updated and then Night Haven and I forget what else, but I'm pretty sure those maps were supposed to get updated in this like map or this map pool where like they had like the fire extinguishers and things. That's what I mean by updated. But yeah, we'll just kind of go into these first games, see how they go, and I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, we're in our first game. Looks like these guys already have a win under their belt somehow. And it also is showing my PSN as my Ubisoft name for some reason. That's a glitch that's new this season. My Ubisoft is Lil Zozo because for context, I thought it was funny, Lil Zozo, because Zofia back then, she was obviously like incredibly broken. I'm sure you guys are aware of that, of the people who like actually used to play the game like back then. She was so good back then. I would argue she was better than Ash back then as well. And so I was like, obviously, like, I loved playing her. I loved playing operators that were completely broken in like that good way. So my name was Zofia-XN. Because I had like a little clan, XN, if you guys also know me from back then. XN was kind of my brand. It still is, I guess, but I don't really like own it as much nowadays. Let's play Goyo, but with the Hollow, for starters. Someone's going Doc P90 with the Hollow. You know what? I actually like that. I actually like that. I feel like when it comes to Hollow, I'm kind of going on to a different thing because I was talking about my name. Let's get to that after. So my name, yeah, it's like XN was kind of a thing of a clan for me and my boys, my IRLs. So I had Zofia XN. I know one of my friends had Rook XN. And I forget what else there was, honestly. But it was just kind of like you pick an operator that you enjoyed playing, basically. And then you put XN-XN. So I was Zofia XN. When I had to make a Ubisoft, I was like, I'm making this Lil Zozo. I thought it was so cool to add it. And then yeah, so that's why it's showing what it is. But anyways, for like the P90 Doc, like playing Doc this season, I do feel like P90 is honestly gonna be better to run than the MP5. MP5 was a P shooter, but you would always play for the headshot with that gun because the fire rate was pretty low. Let's put a beeper there. I don't like these barricades. So the fire rate was pretty low. The weapon damage was pretty low as well. Okay, these guys are not like doing anything. Me move. I don't like our setup already, to be honest. Like, we should have a rotate here, so it's easier to actually rotate around. Yinging. They're planning already. That's crazy. I knew that Ying was over there, but I didn't think she'd just push up and challenge like that. That's kind of annoying that this just happened like so fast to us like that. That was not even a good strat by them, and it worked out because our team just had a terrible setup. Terrible. I don't know what ranks I'm in off the bat, but I don't like already what I'm seeing. Because we didn't have head holes over at archives, we just fully reinforced it off. We didn't play security, we didn't play extended at all. We obviously did play a little bit of office and like found, but their push wasn't even there. So when they just push main wall and we have no any type of nothing like in terms of security control, no rotator, nothing, it just makes it very hard. So I do want to see if I have to play a zombie here and just hold security. But I'm forgetting that like now that I'm solo queuing again, I have to get in that mindset of that I can't really rely on my team. Because let's say, for example, my teammates don't even make the rotate in security for me. We have 3 people that can make a rotate on my team. Warden, Rook Impacts, no, Vigil Impacts. Then we also have Rook Shotgun for some reason. But yeah, we had a Warden. And once they started yinging, our Warden should have took it upon himself to be like, okay, I need to go over there. Because he's the only person that would be able to do anything in that case. I'm gonna ping the rotate and hope that these guys do make it for me. And I'm gonna reinforce it as if I'm playing there. Because already off the bat, it kind of feels like I have to make sure that I kind of play extended a little bit so that my teammates can either play off of me or they kind of know like we gotta play like these positions for winning. Like look, they're already doing these archives walls, but you want to leave those to head holes and not just reinforce them fully. We'll keep on pinging this until hopefully one of my teammates decides, okay, that means that he wants to rotate. Thank you. Thank you, Rook. He did pop open my hatch, but that's okay. The important thing is just making sure there's a rotate there so that I can play security. Something I like to do is I do like to play over here for a little bit before I actually go to security. Yep, and that's usually a free kill just like that. Then I just back up basically. The only problem with this hatch being open is when someone rotates through this rotate, they can easily get killed from somebody on this downstairs part. That's why when you play security, a lot of the times the safe spot is supposed to be this jail spot, but when this hatch is open, it kind of defeats that whole safe spot. I don't like that this warden did that. I don't like that this barricade is like that as well. It's kind of rat right here, honestly. Because I hear this guy on my outside barricade. Is he gonna join me out? He actually didn't join me out. Let's see if I can get one. Are you serious? Like, what is that timing? That timing is actually terrible. Oh, I should have helped the guy so much faster, but I thought these guys were gonna take security control, not just push office and then kill our whole team. Like, obviously it's hindsight to say, because that should have never even happened in the first place, where my team is just dying, basically. They were challenging too much. The warden was in break, challenging the break door, and dies. Like, he's just throwing away his body there. My teammates are just straight up dying, because the Tubero was, like, top east, I think, and he just tried to challenge, like, I don't know who it was over there, and then he died as well. The Vigil, he got one, but then he got traded back. Because we were in a 2v3 situation, and since they weren't even pushing me, it was kind of like he was in a 1v3. But I thought for sure, when them droning security, I had to play there because they were going to take that space. I'm surprised that Thermite actually went around instead of taking that space after droning and assuming it was clear. Us going this place again is fucked. Because I don't know how we're going to win this, honestly, at this point. Our teammates are just, they're playing aggressive. Like, it's the new season, and they're just playing without care already. They're not even trying to play for any strats, it looks like. Maybe they don't know what strats they're playing, because I don't even know what, I forgot. I just took in that these guys had like dots in their name, but since there's a glitch right now of like it shows your Ubisoft instead, I was like, okay, these guys are PC people for a second. But what was I even talking about? Because I got distracted by that. Oh yeah, I don't even know what ranks I'm playing with. I don't know if my teammates have been champ. I know my Rooney hit champ. She had the Rooney, like the champ banner. We're gonna do the setup again because you could tell like the enemy team, they didn't even want to push it. It's just that our teammates were gonna kind of get just giving up picks like right away. See if I can make ping this rotate again. And I kind of was already prepared for this to start off bad. See any cams? I should have just brought impacts and kind of just played off of myself at this point. Because I don't know, our team is kind of just throwing a little bit. Our Frost, she should have the secondary shotgun, but she's just not. Like, look at what she's doing. Not doing anything. So this is gonna be great. I basically have nothing I can do. Because I'm basically just stuck in here now. Just hang that up. They have a shielder. Did you just go top metal and then teammates just let her live? I don't know, I have to like do everything, I guess. That was so weird. That was actually so weird. I don't know how the Ashe got outside so fast already, but now it's winnable because I actually just did like what I needed to do that round. Even though I had no rotate, I just made it work. Because the enemy team, they're not even playing it well. It's just that my team's playing it terribly. Because they're just straight up giving up picks. I know people always mention that I complain about my team and just complain and complain. But I feel like my complaining is always going to be valid. Because there's just no way you guys aren't seeing the same things that I'm seeing in my team. That they're not making rotates. They're not doing any holds. They're just playing ops they want to play and swinging people. Even if it's bad fights. To be fair, it's good to have confidence in your gun skill to take fights, but it's always about which fights you can take and which fights are smart to take. And it's also about what fights you should take based on like what your teammates are doing. Because a lot of the fights I'm seeing that my teammates are taking, it's just not even fights they need to be taking. Because it's not like they need to do it to help out the teammates. They just do it because they know someone's there. Let me go try to kill them. It's like COD. It's like they're playing like it's COD, you know. And obviously, if you know me, I'm not a big fan of like that COD kind of playstyle. I always try to play methodical. Always try to have a purpose in what I'm trying to do. That's interesting. The thing on the left above my hand cam, they changed that. It looks like a little different. It looks a little cleaner. Yeah, one defense round now gives me actually a lot of hope that we can. Well, maybe not. Let me not say a lot of hope. I still don't have a lot of hope in the way my team is playing so far, and especially what ops they've picked. The Grim doesn't even have a hard breach charges on him, so I'm a little interested in seeing how that's gonna go. I'm honestly gonna go Flores, And it looks like my teammates are probably going to try to do something fast with the Grim and the Ying, possibly. We'll have to see how that goes. I do want to see if I can floor zone anything. I just don't want to get jumped out on. Bro, like, are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Yeah, I get it. It could have been a little bit of my fault. Can I not repel here? Wait, I actually can't repel here. Let me just floor Johnny from here. Okay. Let me try to floor zone again. Open this out. I think I downed her. Okay, so what I know is they have that mirror looking from archive, so I don't know what kind of team we're playing against right now, but their setup is just not that good. Yeah, I'll open this. We need to open this castle though. That's the thing. I kind of wasted my floor zone on the other side, but I assumed like these things would be open. Oh, and I got swung from break when my Ash is over there? Interesting. I didn't think that I would be getting swung like that from this dock, but hopefully they win this. Because they kind of know exactly, like they kind of got the general idea of where he is. If my death is needed for my team to understand where he is and win off of that intel, like look at what gunfights these guys are taking. What is this Twitch doing? I just can't believe that this is the beginning of the season and I have teammates playing like this. What kind of fight is that? There's just no way people are doing that. You're gonna have to challenge him, Ash. I mean, like, come on, man. I know he's in a tough situation there because he's low health, but you just gotta run at him and just pre-fire him. It's either that, or he has to play on the window. He had to rotate over and play the window of vents. That would have been the smarter idea because of where he planted. Because you can't plant there and then play outside on the balcony in 1v1 and then be scared to swing him. So yeah, it's not looking good. We have this Twitch just hunting a gunfight, even though the Ash took diffuser. It's not really the Ash's fault, it's more of the Twitch's fault there. I sacrificed my life in order for my teammates to know where he was. And the Twitch, knowing where he was, he decided not to hold him or cover the Ash, but decided to go take the gunfight instead and then lost it. Like, I don't know what to say more about my team here, but it's just not looking good already for the first game on in the series. I have to be in like some emerald lobbies somehow. But at the same time, I have teammates that have diamond and champ banners. So why are they playing like this at the beginning of the season? Do they just want to play and not care though? Like I guess it may be some people's mentalities when they're solo queuing or just playing with their buddy. They're kind of just like trying to play. Or maybe they're even on a Smurf account because they're afraid of losing their elo. So they're like, okay, I can play on a Smurf at the beginning of the season and not care. And that's the reality of some of it, honestly. I honestly used to be like that, but that was when I played with my IRL, so it wasn't like I was throwing for other people. I would just hop on a Smurf so I didn't care at early season. Is that a cap gun? I think it was a cap gun. Whether this guy's like on a Smurf, I mean, I don't know. I'm just making the assumption that he might be on a Smurf. That's why he's playing the way he's playing. But he might be on a Smurf so that he could play exactly like the way he's playing and not give a fuck, and then worry about and then play on his main account later, and then care. And it's obviously that's the problem with the smurfing that a lot of people have. People don't see the problem in smurfing, but I knew someone was gonna do that too. This guy just pre-fired straight up. Wow, he actually just castled that. Okay. Let's just nade that off, honestly. Yep. Okay, so they do have a Capcan. I don't know what our teammates are hoping to do here. Okay, at least he got a refrag. I didn't even notice I was open. Jesus. I don't know what my teammates are doing here. They're trying to do like just a horizontal take, and I don't like that. I might have to take east now because of that then. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here besides take east because my teammates are just not really doing any type of hold or push. They're getting the picks though. Wait, and I'm getting interrogated. Because none of my teammates want to do anything for Vert. At least they got the down on her. But like, come on, like look what the push they're doing. They're doing customs and that's it. There's no space taking at all. Which is AFK. He could have had the refrag on castle there. He ran all the way to the back. Gonna try to ping it. Ran all the way to the rotate. This castle has a lot of space to play with now though, that's the problem. Okay, they do have a ping on him. What cam do they have? Ooh, okay, they do have a ping on him. And we lost. I mean, I don't even think that's my fault there. Because I noticed that my teammates are just doing nothing, pushing only customs. What are they hoping to get out of pushing only customs? It's just, that's such a hard push to do. I knew I had to take some sort of other space like east that would at least try to help out my team. But then I droned out a little bit, and then obviously not enough because there was a cav ratting on me and getting an interrogation. I don't even think that's my fault because my teammates just decided to cut corners and not do any actual push there. So I mean, okay, those guys were in a 3-stack as well and they were playing like that. That's kind of crazy. I tried my best. I'm gonna try to go into the next game with a new fresh mental that my teammates are actually gonna want to win. So let's do that. So far not looking so good. I'll see you guys in the next game. Alright guys, we're in the next game. Hopefully this is going to be a better game. It's looking like we're playing against maybe a stack, possibly, even though there's one PlayStation guy. They're all copper 4, so I would assume they're stacked up. So this might be a pretty difficult game, just for the fact that if they're 5 stacked, it's obviously going to make things a little difficult. I don't like this glitch as well that's happening, that it only shows their Ubisoft name. I guess it's pretty cool. And it like lets me be more unknown because who the fuck is gonna be like, who the fuck is Lil Zozo? No one's gonna ever like suspect that's me. Well, maybe now you guys would if you like actually run into me and like watch my videos. But this is my Txnoki account, just for the people that might not know. This is my Txnoki account. This is the account that I would do my solo queue account, solo queue series on before. And let's try to just play like how I usually play with the 1 here and try to hold like top mez into like operational. I'm also just noticing that everyone starts off at unranked. I thought everyone starts off at copper 5. I have no clue, but maybe I'm tripping. And now it just shows that this guy also lost his first game on, just like me. And if I lose again, I'm gonna just stay in copper 5. Hopefully we can get some wins though. I don't know how many games I'm gonna play because the plan was for immediately when I get this solo queue series out, I'm gonna start streaming and play with background in actual stack on my main account. So by the time you guys are watching this, if it's still like kind of early that you guys click this video, I will probably be streaming. I wonder what mirror setups this guy's gonna do. Yeah, so they updated layer, I just took that in, so you can already see the difference in the lighting. It actually looks really cool so far, and I'm excited to see what else they've added around. So these mirrors, this mirror's doing is very, it's really, what's it called? Important to hold operational, basically. Okay, so that Goyo shot that for some reason. Shoot that cam. Shoot that cam. So let's definitely put Wamais around here so that they can protect this mirror, and I can play it maybe. Or does he want to play it? I don't know if he wants to play it or if I want to play it. Okay, I think he's kind of leaving me to play it. Wait, I hear them on the rappel thing. I don't know if he wants to let me play it or not, but I do think it would be better for me as the Wamai to play it. Let's leave this for kind of a potential T4 about over. You have a shielder somewhere. Okay. They're gonna try to take a lot of space. Okay, they opened that up as well. So it's very important that I hold this with my life at this point. It's a good flank from the bandit though. No way I just died to that. Are you serious? Did I not shoot him at all? Damn. That was so important for me to stay alive there. I knew they were kind of hard pushing me there, so it actually was kind of hard to hold it. That's a free kill. Nice. Nice. Now kind of play your body. Play your body. Bandit, see him. Calm down, Bandit. Calm down. Oh, bro, what is Bandit doing? Bandit did not calm down at all. Do we have any cams to play? Oh no. Not looking good now. Yeah. I don't know what Bandit's like what was he doing there? It's like he just like started freaking out. Like why would he do that? That was like one of those aggressive plays that he just did not need to do it at all. He knew he was there. The Bandit, instead of like when he seen him the first time when he was at the door, that was the time for him to swing the thermite. Not for him to pre-fire on the left side where he didn't actually have an angle on and then go to swing back the door, because then it makes the thermite be aware of him and then swing back. The Bandit should have just straight up like what's it called? Stuck to that fight, I guess. And that would have made things so much easier for him. This guy's gonna take my Wamai. Honestly, Legion's gonna be good here if they're gonna keep on playing. Damn, they took out Legion's shotgun. But he'll still be good here. I think Legion's still gonna be good even though they took out his shotgun, because this is how Legion was before, anyways. He did have impacts, and I feel like if they're gonna take away his shotgun, they low-key should give him his impacts back. But I think Legion should be good though against like a Montang if they run that again. There's no possibility of me putting a BP on that. I could put it like this, honestly, for like a lurk. Should be a really good BP, just in case they do a backside push this time. And honestly, are we gonna barricade that? Yeah. Wait, does Wamai have that shotgun? I just noticed that. Wait, I'm gonna play Wamai much more if he has that shotgun. What the fuck did I just see? Let's reinforce this. I don't know if those are the right reinforcements or not. I do want to... I would hope that this Vigil's gonna kind of play below. Oof, we're not even reinforcing anything. I really hoped I would kill that Thatcher there last round. Ooh, this mirror setup is interesting. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to put a Legion Mine down, just quickly. I wanted to line it up more, but it's whatever, I'll just leave it like that. Oh my god, shot up a lot. It's like a decent angle, except it's better if you make it with a shotgun, not with the gun I have. I mean, we don't have to hold operational with our life this time because they didn't get the breach yet. This Vigil's kind of flanking the wrong way. He doesn't even need to flank that way. I don't like this now that Noki has that space. I mean, yeah, there's not much I could have done there. Our teammates, again, this was the moment where we wanted to play to give up operational. Give them all the space they want there. Because if they have no breacher, we banned their ace and their thermite. Why do we feel the need to hold that so hard this again? It's all about understanding when you need to hold something and when to not. The Mira there is cool and all, but I feel like she should have done different Miras and then played to give up that space. Because if they're going to have a really good push like that, taking out anybody that plays over there, why are we going to try so hard to hold it? And I don't know what the Vigil was doing either. I thought he was going to play for a flank there, and he just didn't. He just gave up. So let's try to just win this last defending round. But so far it's just not really looking that good. I feel like we kind of should have just played a bunker at this point. Okay, I was just about to go Warden. I'll go mute. Mira, I don't know what the Mira's gonna hope to accomplish here. I do need to play more Wamai though, that's what I know. It's just kind of annoying that I'm kind of getting teammates that are doing like setups that aren't even really that good. I feel like I should start just roaming at this point. Playing Vigil. But I did hear that they nerfed the SMG-11 or SMG-12. This downstairs part actually looks really good. I like this. I like to do these certain mute jammers as well down here, if you guys want to copy these. I don't like to put it just right on the wall. I like to do it like this, that corner right there. So I could possibly get any drones going in the hallway, and then this one right here where it gets the other side of the wall. And then it also gets this drone hole right here. And then get this. We can get one round and we can kind of work with it, but honestly at this point I feel like it would just be better if we just start getting more and more rounds when we're on defense sided. Not sure, did we even get the hatches? Actually we did. We actually did get the hatches. This type of team, they're gonna probably just do like a stack at warehouse, I would bet. Or they're doing a full vert take, actually. Oh no, my HUD's broken. I hate this. And they took him out already. It's unfortunate that he just seen the cam. We're gonna have to look for a flank basically at this point. Is she gonna Ash charge Zamira? I wanna try to peek her immediately when she just tries to. Zamira is good, but they could easily do Vert on it. That's the problem. Nice, he downed one. So while he's actually did that flank is the time to actually swing up and look up at the vert. Fuck! He actually killed me off of it. But I still had the right idea of looking up at the vert when my, who was it, Warden? When he one flanked and got a pick with the SMG-12. Because when they're gonna be worrying about the flank, nice try. Honestly, that's fine that he even tried it. I respect the try. When he's gonna flank and kill somebody is the time when you in sight actually want to get aggressive as well, because they're gonna be start focusing on the people flanking. I help this mirror with this mute jammer right now. The mirror might have a play. Go swing the planter. Nice. Now it's winnable. Aruni, I don't know what Aruni's hoping to get here, but she's got to get out of there. Ah, mirror dead. Ah, he traded with him. I mean, that was a much better try of a round from us, even though we lost like pretty bad at the same time. I thought these guys were going to do a warehouse push, but honestly, I should have expected that they were going to do a full vert take, because all they've been doing is kind of pushing vertically. I honestly should have read that, and then decided to roam. So I feel like that's kind of my bad. But I feel like it was good that I even tried to kill somebody through the vert when my Warden flanked. It was basically like I try to kill someone up through the vert, or I go up the steps like the other side, or just kind of play over there. So now it's a little unfortunate in the position that we're in, that we're down to 0-3, and our teammate left as well. So far, the games of the solo queue is not going well, but I'm just wanting to put out content right now. And I was already kind of prepared for these games to not go that well, because obviously we're going to be playing against people that are 5-stack and sweating to start off the season. And it's not like I'm even having a good game this game. I feel like last game was more like I can actually have a point to complain about my teammates. But this game, yes, there was that round that I feel like we should have done a different hold and kind of played to give up the balcony hold. But other than that, I actually don't mind the way my teammates have been playing. And I feel like I've just been underperforming as well this game. These guys gonna go with my here. Fenrir, okay. I don't really know how this guy's gonna be able to thermite anything. I feel like it's so unfortunate as well the first round that my bandit didn't decide to bandit trick when they thatchered the wall. If they just bandit tricked that wall, it could actually made that hold like so much better, because then they would have had them had to worry about changing up their push mid-round. And sometimes if you just disrupt people's plan from the get-go and make them have to rethink about their plan, it's actually really good, and some people aren't able to work under pressure like that. Try to... Okay, I don't like how my HUD is broken right now. What's down here? Okay. I don't like dying to a Valkyrie downstairs where my Ashe is already pushing. And then she's just getting free kills. I mean, okay. I mean, like, what the fuck is that, though? That's actually insane that the Valkyrie even did that and it worked. Oh, Thermite just got bandit tricked twice, I think. Oh, hell no. Yeah, he's cooked. I don't like that my HUD's broken as well, like first day of the season. Of course it just has to be like this. This Ashe is getting more kills. Damn, he got flanked. Thermite, you gotta make a play. Thermite, just rush. No, don't worry about cams. I mean, it's cooked. This Thermite should have known exactly that once this Ashe got like pinched like that, he should have just made the play. No, this plan is not gonna work. He's too one-shot to take any close range gunfight with this Warden. Brother, he knows exactly where he is. He's hard right. What? He actually got baited out by that plant by the Thermite? The little tick? That's insane. And that's insane that the Warden even just ran in like that. Like, what? Okay. If we could make a comeback off of that now, that'd be insane. Because that Warden sold. And I don't know what I need to do. Because I just died to the dumbest shit ever. And that was insane. Maybe we ban Warden here. I would say Goyo. But obviously, like, Goyo isn't even that much of a problem now. Because people already aren't even playing him that much. I mean, I did kind of my job. I shot the Nitro. I low-key was the reason Ashe got those, like, picks. Not the third one. But definitely the first one. And the second one, kind of. I don't know why that guy was standing on top of something that was, like, opened like that and not even looking down below. But that Ashe got such a free kill on him. But now he's gone. Like, people would rather... Like, he hasn't even played one game yet. This is his first game, and he's like, nah, I don't want to take this as a loss. I'm gonna make it an abandoned. Because if you didn't know, that's basically what win-loss glitching is. Is people care about like their stats of like what their win-loss looks like. Cause like for example, my win-loss was like a 3.7 last season. It wasn't like that good. But people care about their win-loss who are in like top champs or push for top champs, and they'll do something called the win-loss glitching where if they think they're gonna lose the game, or if they know they're gonna lose the game, they leave before the game actually completely ends. So for one, it's gonna give them abandon sanction. But they'd rather take the abandon sanction than taking the like loss into their win-loss record. Which is so stupid. It's like KD glitching basically, but it's win-loss glitching. People fucking do that shit because they care so much about their win-loss and how it looks on their like name. So Blitz, I actually do like that kind of like change. And I feel like we're gonna just have to try to play off of him here. It's just the question of where is he gonna push. There's 3 sets of barbed. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do here, but there's 3 sets of barbed. I'm gonna have to try to get on this angle or something. I don't know what's gonna... My KD's just gonna keep on getting worse and worse when I try to push this clash. Good shit on Clash. I got nitro. Of course. Of course that would happen. Rook with a nitro. That killed me. God damn it. I mean, that game was just cooked, man. Like, once we lost the defenses going down 3-0, our teammates just didn't want to like care anymore. And then I just couldn't even like try to do anything that game. What the hell is this? So it shows people's like names after, but why does it even show people's Ubisofts to begin with at first? Alright, so we're still in Copper 5, and that team was definitely a 5-stack, they just all left at the same time. I wonder if there's a setting to change to make it go back to showing PSNs and gamer tags, but I'm gonna look into it as I'm queuing for the next game. I'll see you guys in that last game. I'm gonna play just 3 today. Alright, so we're playing against the same 5-stack guys. Honestly, I didn't even think like they were amazing. I just hope we can ban Lair this time. Guy has TikTok in his name. This guy already has the reverse friendly fire on. Let's see how this goes. I think this guy's solo queuing because he was in game chat just talking right now. So something I looked in. One, queuing. Chalet, I like that map much better. Something I looked at was the accessibility options, or not the, it was the privacy options. And it was like, I forgot that they added it to this console. Starting off on defense again first. I forgot they added it to console where you can like change your name now in the game. And I thought maybe it would show there to make it where it shows gamer tags again instead of showing like Ubisoft names, because I don't even like looking at my Ubisoft name. I like Txnoki's better. It's more cleaner. But I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I'm gonna go Vigil this time. I know they didn't they. I thought they decreased the mag size on the SMG-12, or I thought that was the plan. Did they not do that? I just took that in because I remember I was in background stream before I started my recordings and stuff, and then he was talking about that, how it was gonna be like less bullets. But I didn't even hear about that change. I just only thought of it because other people were mentioning it. But his mag size is still the same. I'm gonna try a different playstyle against this team this time, because I've been already trying for the last 2 games to try to play more smarter, and then it's just not been working. And my Bennett already reinforced those 2 walls. The reason why he probably reinforced those 2 walls is so he can try to Bennett trick probably. But even then, I still don't really like that, because it's gonna be so hard to Bennett trick against a team like this. Because I mean I know how they play, so it'd be different if he knew how to play against them. But it's obvious that a team like this is gonna play under. They're gonna play vertically. I'm honestly gonna try to play down here. Try to listen for where they're pushing. Okay, my HUD's back. Is that main stairs they threw gridlocks on? This guy just jumps in? Are you fucking serious? I'm done. I'm so done. Like, why is the thermite there? Oh my god, I literally was just on the camera. I hop off, I hear the gridlocks, I'm like, okay, let me shoot those gridlocks while I can. And that thermite just challenges me? Like, what is this? That's so insane. Can I ping that nomad? Nice, nice bandit trick. Nice shot. Well played by the bandit so far. He needs to stay alive though. Oh wait, it was a Goyo, not even bandit. Bandit's still on the wall. Aw, oh, damn, he died. I mean, yeah, he should have stayed alive either way though, because it should have been obvious that, like, doing that play. Shy bandit. Honestly, if I'm one of these guys, I would nitro the nomad off. Because they're probably just gonna go for a straight up plant now. This warden should take space and go half wall, in my opinion. He just dies. How did he just kill that guy? I didn't even see him. Damn, nice try, bandit. Oh, it looks like he ate a headshot. I'm still pissed that that thermite just like went through main lobby and then up main stairs. I feel like that was so careless of him to do that. Because what if I just killed him there? Him challenging me there was actually so surprising to me. Because you just kill him, we win the round basically. Or I mean, it would be safe to say like you should win the round there. That's annoying. But I kind of want to do that again, where I shoot those gridlocks off so they're not too reliant on them, or they're not able to be too reliant on them. Because, obviously, I just played against a stack, and something you want to do against a stack is not let them be too safe in what they're doing, and don't let them execute. But it's gonna be pretty difficult. And honestly, let's just go Valkyr. Let's just try to play for some intel at this point. I don't want to do a roam like that because I just got first picked, so I don't want to get first picked again. Because then I would also admit that like that's my fault for the way these rounds have went. So if I could just not get first picked again, that'd be nice. Honestly, going to... I don't really want to put my Valk cams in spots that like would be very expecting. Yeah, I don't want to put Valk cams in spots that are going to be expecting. If I'm a zombie hero, I'd probably be putting my zombies in like. Ooh, let me put my camera here. I'd be playing like piano if I was her. You know what? Let's play down here again. I said I wasn't gonna roam, but this team so far, they haven't really pushed vertically. And they didn't ping me on Valkyrie. Is this Vigil getting pushed, or is he just shooting? Oh. They actually are pushing that. Okay. Oh, and our teammate died already. That's not good. Okay, so they're not in bathroom windows. They're on big window though, which is terrible. I mean, we have to challenge him or else we're just losing. Yeah, I mean, we just lost because we I knew he was just repelled in. Bro. Who's my teammate watching? How did the buck just repel in like that? I mean, I don't know what to do. I actually just don't know what to do with that round. Like, oh my god. I had a feeling they were gonna do a solar push once I heard my Vigil shooting. But my teammates, they just needed to stay alive there. I think if they stayed alive, not I think, if they stayed alive, I was gonna run out main door. But when I noticed that we started dying too much, it was like, okay, the main door push is just cooked. Or like the main door run out is cooked. I just need to rotate back and try to challenge the buck. I don't know how the buck stunning me, he was just able to just repel in. That should have been an easy pick for the vigil. The mute was in bathroom, so I get that. He was in like a good spot to be in. But the vigil, I don't know what he was really looking at. But in the end, it's gonna be very hard to play with people with no comms. I don't really feel like calming right now. And it's not like anybody's in game chat, so it's not like I'm really throwing. Honestly could go Clash here. But I think at this point, I'd rather just go like someone fraggy. I think I should have just went the alibi that I'm used to. This team is playing strategically, but I feel like there's always going to be so many gaps for us to take against a team like this. They didn't play bathroom windows. Main runout could have been so super easy to do against that buck. I've actually like never died doing that runout, so that's why I was like I'm pretty confident doing that. And then they were basically just doing just a solar take with the Monte. With no bathroom pressure from them, it makes playing bathroom so much easier. And on top of that, you could also just run out main door for that guy in big window with no repercussions. Let's... I'm trying to think of where to put my other Goyos on. I'm gonna put one over here in case they do end up doing a main take. I still feel like it's important to like do a... Okay, so they already broke open that Goyo. I was gonna go put a beeper out there, but honestly I'm not gonna bother. I actually like that barbed. It's pretty nice. They hacked a Rooney gate, of course. I'm just gonna burn it then. So is this tube gonna roam, I wonder? I'm gonna try to wallbang this guy. Yep, okay, got him. When I saw him crouch walking, I knew that he's probably gonna just stay crouch walking and it should have been a free kill. One of our teammates died though, from a Maverick, I guess. I say TK'd. Jesus, I just had to ace that round, I guess. Guy was on the hatch. That was crazy. Okay, well, I did something that round. Jesus, I needed that. I hate that we always have to be on defense. We lose the first two. I mean, last game we were just down 0-3, but Jesus. You know what? Maybe Goyo no ACOG is even better. Nah, it would be too soon to say that. And I loved Goyo ACOG. I was a big Goyo player. But I do think like his ACOG being taken away isn't gonna stop people from playing him. I feel like if anything, people are just gonna play the TSG. And it's a good gun, so like why not? I've noticed these guys kind of like to play for nitros below. So I'm gonna go IQ just predeterminedly. If that's the right word, no. I don't know, but I'm just gonna go IQ now in case they have the Valkyrie. And let's see if we can bring this 2-2. Did we have any games where we actually had 2 rounds on our team? I don't think so. I think we got 4-1 and 4-1. The first game on should have been a great game to win, but that was a game I feel like I could blame my teammates on. This game, I actually don't think my teammates are bad at all, but I do think it's going to be reliant on our coordination in the end. Compared to a team that has coordination, they have comps, they have strats. So it's going to be difficult, but if my teammates can have their timings right, if we could play off of each other right, we could definitely win this game with this team. Oh, there's a Goyo. There's a Thunderbird. Interesting. I wonder if that Thunderbird is jumping out of West Main. Wait, I actually saw him. Nice, good pick. Let's see if we got any preset nitros or any Valkyrie. I'm gonna assume that this thermite's gonna be droning out for me here. So I'm gonna jump in. We have a Cade, we have Fenrir. So I'm gonna try to be a good teammate and shoot this Cade here. Might get flanked though, which I hate. Oh, they actually twitch-owned it. Which I like. Where's this Fenrir again? Wish I could shoot it. Jesus. I knew that a zombie was gonna do something stupid like that and swing me. Because the wall being on this side like this, right? It's why the Azami actually was able to play where she played safely. But I was just worried about the Fenrir and hoping that my teammates would have dealt with the Azami. But good thing the one on K9 dealt with the Fenrir and then the Twitch actually swung wide enough to kill him. So I'm thankful for that. If me dying there again, like if I had to die there for my teammates to win that round, I didn't mind that. Because the way he kind of thermited the wall wasn't that good. And he should have thermited the wall to be in a better spot, but it's alright. I'm just happy when we won the round. This team probably would go there again, because I think they did that on layer, so I do believe they would go there again. I like the Grim Harp recharges. I love that. I love to see that. I'm gonna stick the IQ again, honestly. Because this team, we just seen, like, they just do a bunker hold. They're pretty, like, bunkery. They don't really roam. But they do spawn peek. Actually, I guess they did roam a little bit that layer game. But that was also because their Valkyrie was underneath. Something I won't notice sometimes is, like, why do people play Valkyrie and then they preset a Nitro, but then they're also gonna still play down there anyways. I guess it's like, you could say like you want to shoot cameras, but then I feel like it makes it even more obvious. Someone down here. Mozzie spawn peeking. See if I can kill him. Nope, it's not spawn peeking. But he should be down there. I even looked for him and the nitro, and I didn't see nothing. They just stim him, of course. Now I'm one shot. Oh my god, of course I dropped down. And he just swings up again. Like, this guy just playing aggressive like this is so annoying. He's so lucky I'm just one shot. What I wanted to do is I wanted to throw nades. I wanted to throw a nade on anybody playing half wall, and that would have made things so much more playable. Now it's not looking good for us, yeah. Another one's playing close. He's gotta play for the fight on the close guy. Nice shot, there we go. Ah. If he had a faster reaction time, he was killing him. Alright, well now they have to go downstairs, unless they pick one of the off sites, which is still a really good site. Every site on Chalet is actually really good in a comp mindset, because they have a 5-stack. They could easily play one of those other sites instead of downstairs, but we'll see what they do. I do like the Azami ban here, honestly. People would even say that the downstairs site is the worst one, but they banned Amana, so I would imagine that they're going to go downstairs. Honestly, let's go Maverick. I need to put attachments on it because I don't even have. Let's go Maverick. I like the Grim still, honestly. If we're able to take trench side and elbow like that, Grim is gonna be good. I'm just gonna kind of Maverick and try to be annoying. Yes. Yeah, so these guys went downstairs. Okay, they put like double barbed on main stairs. It would be nice to have like a floors so we can have any false pressure. Like floors joining that. But I think right now our main push should just make sure to get main wall or like a elbow. Nobody actually is coming with me, so I'm just gonna make this. I'm just gonna leave. So now they just have to worry about that. And they nitro me. This fucking guy, he always just getting these kills like this. Oh my god, he was just waiting with the nitro like that? I swear I went far enough that I wouldn't die. Oh, let me ping this guy. No, man. He's upstairs. Yes, yes, yes. Look, you're hard right. No, man. He's dead. Like, I tried to ping it for him. Oh my god. Why is he gonna question my yellow ping there? Yes, shoot his body for me, man. Because why are we not looking at my yellow ping? Why did this guy actually just disregard my yellow ping as if it was like nothing? That's like trust issues right there with your teammate. If you can't trust your teammate, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Jesus, man. I'm actually so pissed he died to that now. Because what's the point in yellow pinging and trying to like what's the point of this extra stuff that you can give comps to your teammates to if they're not even gonna rely on them? And it's not like one of those where like you accidentally yellow ping. I yellow pinged like 4 times and this guy still didn't decide to listen to me. It made no sense. Okay, these guys I think they are duo queued because I think this guy was calling out to the Grim that there's somebody's over there. I don't like this Ash just staying here though, it just makes no sense. She's gotta rotate around, she can't do anything here. Because now it's just basically a Grim in a 1v3. Honestly, I like that, him doing that. It clears out anybody that's trying to rat there. They're kind of fucked. This Ashe has kind of not really been doing that much this game. Or this round, I mean. There's like there's 2 sets of barb. She does have Ashe shard. She's still trying to be quiet though. One's close on her still, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I mean, she was better off just Ashe charging it. Yeah, that was just kind of fucked. Well, we went 0-3 for today. I had a bad game last game. And this game, honestly, I only had the ace, and then after that, I didn't really do anything. But, yeah, that was a bad game today, guys. Or bad session today, guys. We're gonna quickly go look at our stats, and then end off the video. Never mind, I can't even show you guys my stats. But, all in all, we're 0-3. 0.8 KD. You know, I feel like the only way is up from there. So, so next episode, hopefully we could just go up and get a bit into copper. But yeah, so far a new season, already seeing like a ton of different like stuff. The ACOGs being removed, the guns being added to certain characters. I didn't even play those characters, but I did see them. Maybe next episode I'll try to play them more. But I was just trying to get some wins, man. And it didn't happen. But I hope you guys enjoy this episode. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.